a year. Unbelievable, right? Unbelievable. So, ladies, I would love for y'all to share your name and where you're from, and how about you give these guys, do y'all want to hear a business tip from people making $200,000 a year? All right, wonderful. Please do that for me.
Hey guys, my name is Mandy Berthold. I'm from McKinney, Texas. My business building tip would be, we can stand up here all day long and say our tips, but out of all honesty, it has to start with you every day. Every day we can try to motivate you and say clever things up here, but that fire really has to come within you. So you really need to wake up, you need to put your why where you see it, and know that it's going to sacrifice some time. You're going to have to push aside the things that you love most, my children, unfortunately, to have freedom with them later on in life, okay? So sacrifice, driving yourself is second. Having fun, woo, come on guys. Like if you're in a funk with your business, the first thing I ask my team is, are you having fun? No, I'm not. Have fun with this. This is something outside the norm. Don't be afraid and have fun with it. The last thing I'm going to say is trust the process, okay? We have a step-to-success system put in place for you. You trust it. I have a rule. I reach out to 5 new people per day. I post 5 posts per day, and I trust the process, and I trust God will take care of the rest.
Hey guys, I'm Sarah Keller from Lantana, Texas. Okay, so my number one tip that I drill home every time is consistency. So we don't take a day off. We don't really go on vacation. We have the ability to work our business from wherever we are and whenever we are. And I'm a testament to that, if you know my story. And so if you want it, she's right, like it comes from within, but you have to be consistent in this business every single day. I worked a lot of my business on social media, so you can do that from anywhere, right? So, and then the other thing that I would say is keep it simple. This is not a complicated business. It is literally steps to success every month. And I'm a checklist girl too. I think you said that, Danielle. And so I print it out every month, and I write the month and the year, and I save them, and I start with step 2, and I write their names down, and I try to do that as many times as I can every month. And it is literally that simple. And then teach your team to do the exact same thing. And you'll be up here too.
My name is Jessica Edison. And I am from Little Elm, Texas. And my biggest tip that I have for you guys is to decide, okay? Decide this is what you're going to do, no matter what. I decided 2 months in, I'm really going to try. And a lot of you guys know my story. I didn't have a sponsor that supported me. I didn't know anything about network marketing. And I remember Sherry Lynn took me in. I found her on Facebook, and I'm like, can I come to your training? Can I be on your team? She's like, well, no, not really, but you can come and learn from me. And I would reach out to other leaders, and I would message them, and I would ask for tips. I would get on YouTube, and I would learn. So you can do this, not having anybody. And I remember reaching out and thinking, like, can I still do this? And I don't have a team, but I decided. So when you decide and you put your mind to it, I promise nothing is going to stop you. So just decide that this is going to be where you want to stand one day.
I'm Mindy K. Ray, and I'm from Fort Worth, Texas, actually Saginaw. And I have a really simple business tip because my other one, my all-to, go-to, it's already been done. So my business tip is, and I'm actually kind of a quiet person, it's actually my husband, Cornbread, that pushes me out there to be a little bit more assertive. And so Pam Souders told me one day, and told a bunch of other people too, but for some reason, sometimes somebody says something and you feel like it's the preacher's daughter speaking exactly to you and nobody else. And she said, you have to stand in your power and you have to shut up because the first one who talks after loses. So, one of the best things that you can do is wins or loses. Did I say it right? The first one who talks loses. Yes. Okay. So be quiet. Shut your mouth and be quiet. So if you don't have these, get these. $15 off the myitworkstore.com, okay? And take them with you everywhere. So I'm gonna tell y'all a little story on the way over here. She was obviously a northerner. So I had to stop at CVS and she says, "Oh, your hair's big." And I said, "Yeah, it's big." And then I smiled, and when I said, "Yeah, it's big," she goes, "And you have braces, how old are you?" Wow. "Not in Texas." And I said, "I am 44. I have nice legs too, because I wrap them." I do. And I handed her a Blitz card and I said, "That paid for me to have these braces in cash." I only paused briefly because we can't take this as a she spoke again. And I said, "And my 14-year-old daughter is in orthodontics too, and it paid cash for her, and they gave us a discount for giving them over $10,000 in one fell swoop." You know what she said? After a long moment, "How can I do that?"
My name's Tammy Evans, and I'm here in Keller, Texas. My biggest tip has already been said. Okay, so one that I've been talking to my team about a lot recently is to respect the season that you're in and work that season, regardless of what the season is, work it just as hard as the other season. So most of us know, in the Bible, the story of the planter and the sower and all of that. But it's a little different because this business has those seasons, and you're going to have a planting season and you're going to have a harvesting season, but you have to respect the season that you're in. And so I don't know the season, so if I'm wrong, if you're a farmer, just keep your comments to yourself. So I might be a watermelon farmer or I might be a cotton farmer, and they harvest at different times. If I'm over here and it's my seed planting season and my watering season, but all I'm doing is focusing on the cotton guy that's harvesting his cotton, and I'm getting discouraged and I'm not doing my job and focusing on what my season is, I'm not respecting my season. So when it's my turn to be harvesting my watermelons, it's not going to happen because I was focused over here on the cotton guy.
That was really good because you were going to talk about I was going to talk about all that. So you guys, I'm Yvonne King. I'm a Presidential Diamond. Oh, already obviously, but I'm from Mansfield, Texas. Mansfield. Yes, there are. What was I going to say? Okay, so you guys know, like she said, if you're looking at the cotton farmer that's harvesting and harvesting and harvesting, it may make you just want to do what? Quit. That's right. And so that is what the number one thing that we see why people don't succeed in this business is because they quit. And if I could tell you one thing today, it's just to promise yourself that you won't quit. And I have people that I encourage every single day, and I watch them be in this business for a year or 2 years and whatever. You will be successful if you don't quit and if you keep on going. And my other tip is to find those people on your team that match your energy. And so don't beg people to do this business with you, okay? I made that mistake in the beginning. Almost everybody does because we're like, no, I got my 5 people. These are them. Where are they going? And none of them stay with you, or maybe one does. Go with that person. Run with that person and 5 more people. Make sure that you're focusing 30% of your time on personal development. For me in this business, I needed to grow a lot as a person before I could ever get past diamond. So I was at diamond for a while, wondering why I had all these people on my team and I wasn't anything but diamond. There was like 100 people on my team and I was a diamond, and I was like, what is wrong with me? I had to do a lot of soul searching. I had to do a lot of personal development. And what I realized was that I was making it all about me and where I was trying to go and not where they needed to go. What was their goal? So what I do now is every month, and I tell all leaders on our team, and if you have anyone on your team, you're a leader, I say, find the people that can match your energy and run with them. Help them on their next promotion. Creating promotions on your team every month will create momentum, which creates your growth in your business. Make sure it happens every month and have your leaders do the same thing. Commit to it and commit to your team and their goals. And that's all I've got.